Did you see the news about Caitlin Clark? Holy S asterisk asterisk asterisk. Yup, it's officially time for the haters to kiss the ring, give flowers, and drop the jealousy-fueled denial of Caitlin Clark's greatness. We all knew it, but now we have the receipts. She is without a shadow of a doubt the straw that stirs the drink. Upon this story breaking, the WNBA brass should have voted to change its name to the Caitlin Clark Basketball Association. Because it's hers now. She owns it. Brace yourself for these jaw-dropping numbers that have the haters and many media personality hacks in absolute shambles. But first, tap like if you knew Caitlin was the reason for the WNBA success all along. Okay, here's the jaw-dropper. In a recent report in the Indianapolis Star, renowned valuation guru Dr. Ryan Brewer estimated the total economic value Caitlin Clark generated for the WNBA. The number was so startling that the doctor thought he made a mistake. He estimates that Caitlin accounted for 26.5% of the WNBA's total economic activity. That includes attendance, merchandise sales, and television league-wide. One person driving more than a quarter of an entire league's revenue. Insane. But when you drill down, the numbers get even wilder. 1 out of every 6 tickets sold to a WNBA game because of Caitlin. Games she played in, they were watched 200% more than games in which she didn't play. 45% of TV broadcast value was from fever games. We all saw it, we all felt it, but now it's proven. Caitlin Clark is carrying the league on her shoulders. And the haters, they're in shambles. The hate started the minute Caitlin started putting up those insane numbers. You know, players and commentators saying stuff like, I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Sure, Angel, Reese. But someone's driving all the revenue, and it's not you. Caitlin Clark wasn't just a highlight reel, she was a movement. And for some reason, the haters couldn't deal with it. There's no way they couldn't see that she was transforming the league. It was clear to everyone. Many people claim it was jealousy. Some say they were just trying to build up all players. Maybe it was both. The hate didn't just stop at social media either. People were actively trying to undermine her, ignoring the facts right in front of their faces. I think just more love and peace. I would say that's the biggest thing. I think there's just so much hate in the world right now. I think just everybody appreciating everybody for who they are and loving on one another. Think that's how I've always tried to go about my life and how I was raised. While Caitlin was bringing in millions, there were critics out there trying to diminish her role. She's not the only reason the WNBA is doing well, they said. But let's be real. Every time she hit the floor, you knew you were watching history. And the critics, they were watching too, secretly hoping her shine would dim. But like a honey badger, Caitlin didn't care. She was too busy breaking ankles and records. The more they hated, the more she dominated. But that's not all. The thing with Caitlin is she thrives under pressure. You can try to talk trash, try to throw shade. Caitlin just takes it and shoves it back in your face. With 3-pointers from the parking lot. That's why the hate fuels her. The more they doubted, the bigger she got. Now the data has proven her impact and the haters have been exposed. But wait, here's even more vindication for Caitlin. It's estimated that she was also responsible for $36 million of economic impact for the city of Indianapolis. Also, she generated $36 million for the city of Indianapolis. You can look it up. Again, that's from one person. Hotels, restaurants, shops, Ubers, all of them benefited. Caitlin should never have to pay a dime in Indianapolis again. Just give her a key to the city and invite Cheryl Swoops to the ceremony. Now, with all of this glorious data, we've got to ask the question on the minds of so many fans. How is it possible for a player to make such a massive impact and get the same salary as an assistant manager at Costco? Yeah, Caitlin's the WNBA Employee of the Month every month. And we've got to clean up on aisle 4 from the tears of her haters. Yes, she was just named one of the top 10 earning female athletes, but that's all from endorsements. The WNBA only pays her $76,000 a year. If they're not going to make a salary exception for her, they've got to make her a partner in the league or something. She already owns the league. Let's just make it official. I mean, seriously, could you imagine what would happen if she left? The league would be cooked. Don't believe me? Check out this cautionary tale that we're watching in real time. Caitlin Clark was offered a huge deal from Unrivaled, the new 3-on-3 women's league, and as you all get real information and real news on my channel, please subscribe to the channel so that all my videos reach you. She turned it down.
Why?
She'd rather rest, play golf and yell at the refs at Iowa basketball games. But guess what happened next? Kelsey Plum bailed within a week of Caitlin. And the interest in the league? Well, it's deflated. Just look at the Google Trends. There's a huge spike in league interest the day fans expected Caitlin to join. But she didn't and interest flatlined. But wait, there's more. All of the interest in the league was coming from Iowa. Remind me, who's from Iowa and played at Iowa? Yeah, you get it. The WNBA was a well-established league when Caitlin arrived, but she still accounted for 26% of its economic value in her first year. Unrivaled. It's new. And without Caitlin, it's just meh. Fans would rather watch the league's Golden Goose play a round of Pro-Am golf. So now that the truth is undeniable, how will the haters respond? I don't know. But you got to think that the WNBA brass, while wanting rivalries and fierce competition on the court, have got to send a memo that essentially says, don't F*** with Caitlin anymore. That means no bullsh** on the court. I'm looking at you, Kennedy Carter. I'm also looking at you, Angel Reese, cheering in the background. An injured Caitlin will crush ratings. Remember, there were 200% more viewers for Caitlin Clark games, with several games drawing over 1 million viewers. And I would also think that we'll see a bit more celebration of Caitlin's impact, rather than people downplaying it.
Why?
Because they can't avoid the truth anymore. When you make $36 million in local economic impact and account for a quarter of the league's revenue, disrespecting Caitlin is just a bad look. That's right. Caitlin bashing is out of style. And it's ridiculous that they downplayed her impact. In the first place, single-season assist record, Rookie of the Year, 4th in MVP voting, dragged her bottom feeding team into the playoffs. Her star power has been obvious the whole time. Want another reason why players should maybe shut the F*** up? They're about to negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement. They want a piece of the revenue, the TV deal. Remember, Caitlin was responsible for 45% of the TV viewership. As Caitlin continues to shine, viewership will only increase. Just imagine when she makes the finals. In college, her finals appearance drew 18.9 million viewers. Holy S***. Last year's WNBA finals didn't come close to that. Not even in the same galaxy. So yeah, I know. You were voted most improved attitude or whatever by your Chinese team, Kennedy Carter, and I know I've already singled you out. But we need to see more Phoenix Nirvana energy from you and less of this garbage.
Duh.
Players are going to benefit huge from Caitlin's impact. They've got to put their jealousy aside. And just, I don't know, text her to say thanks for the money. It doesn't mean you can't play Caitlin tough, talk trash on the court, and do normal basketball stuff. But don't act like she's not directly impacting the size of your 401k. Bullying her is the equivalent of cutting off your nose to spite your face. It's counterproductive. At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's the future of the women's game. She's the face of the league, the spark that ignited the fire that will carry the WNBA into the next era. Paige Buchers and Juju Watkins might be next in line to try and compete, but here's the thing. Caitlin's the here and now. She's the meal ticket. Do you think the haters will kiss the ring this year? Let me know in the comments.